Hey everyone! Today, guess what I have for you? I have another character box. This one's for Halloween. You can use it for any occasion because it's kind of one that you can do that for. And I'm going to just reveal it here in just a second. So for those of you who are new, my name is Angie. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I post on Tuesdays and Sundays. And today is usually a little bit more involved, and Tuesdays are quick and easy. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, hit the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video, and like and give it a thumbs up and comment, because all those things are very helpful to my channel, and I appreciate it very much. All right, so here is the reveal. So it is a little kitty with a little witch hat on, but I thought he turned out so cute. I don't have any candy in it yet. I just crinkled up some, made my own little grass and crinkled some up to put in the inside because I don't have any Halloween candy, and I thought he's so cute. So this is what I'm sharing today. For those of you who don't know, this is probably, gosh, I lost track, y'all. I need to get busy. I do have a playlist with all the character boxes, but I don't have a full set, so I'm going to be looking all those up this weekend, trying to get it up, more of them on there. But it started out, for those of you who are new, with this Uncle Sam box. And then from there, I just kept going. I think this is the 16th or 17th one. I'll show you some of my favorites. All right, so one of my very favorites is the snowman. So here's the snowman. He is really one of my favorites. I love snowmen. Y'all know that if you've been here. And then another one of my very favorites is the Grinch. So I have that one. And we have all occasions. It's not all Christmas, y'all. I have this one. Isn't that one cute? Frankenstein. And he's so cute and happy. And then we also have, let me see if there's one that's, this one I did for Mother's Day. And it's not really a character, but it is the same box. And I did some for Easter as well. And I did, these are starting to get squished, but this bunny, and I did a blue one as well, and this one has a little bottom on the back. So that's just a few of them. I have a whole box full of them here, but today we're doing the kitty cat. So I'm using, as always for these boxes, a bunch of different dies. So I'm going to show you everything that I used for it. Use your imagination, use what you have. If you don't have them, the only thing I would recommend is the part for the face, because if you have a big oval, that would work too. But we are going to be using the Stylish Shapes, the Nested Essential dies, which I'm using the two big ones for his ears. And then I'm using a lot of the circles on this one. And then I'm using Wonderful Thoughts, and this is just for the nose, the little heart. It's the only one I could find. If you have a heart punch, you can use that. And then we are using the Impressions of Bloom, and I am using quite a few things from this one. So let me grab them off my little magnetic thing. Look at, they're all on here. But this is from the Impressions of Bloom. This is what we're making his face from. We are going to be using this one and this one. These are for his whiskers, and these are just stems and branches from the Impressions in Bloom. So we're using those, and then the other thing that we're using is Fright Night, which this is a new one, and we are using this and the Happy Halloween. And I just added the Happy Halloween on the side here with some of our little black twine. And then I'm using this one just for these little, I call them stars. But anyway, I have this listed as our last chance, because y'all, if you don't have this one, don't let it go before it goes away. This is the one that makes the rosettes, and it has so much in this set. I'm so sad that it's going away, but it is on the last chance list. The other ones you can all still get. All right, All the instructions are on my blog at stampingwithamore.com, and they have the measurements and supplies I used. All right, for the box itself, I am using peach pie for this one. You can use the pumpkin pie. I love the peach pie. It just was brighter for me. And then this is 8 by 8. These are just like all my other boxes, y'all, and it's made, the boxes itself are made the same way. And then it's 11 by 1/2 for the handle. On some of these I put 2 handles. You can put 1 or 2, but we're doing 1 on this one. I have everything cut out here, and this is for the hat. And this is the 2 little banners that I used here from the Nested Essentials, and these are for his ears, believe it or not. You have to use your imagination, y'all. I'll show you how it all works. These are for his whiskers. These are for his little eyes. We're gonna punch out a little white one from this little trio pack that we have. I can never remember the name of this pack, y'all, but it'll be in the description. This is for his little nose part, around his nose, and then this is for his face, and this is the little heart. So this piece for the hat, it is 1 3/4 by 3, and I'll just show you, this is so simple. And then this is 1/2 by 3, and that's for the little banner. We're gonna make a moon out of this one, and I'm using one of our new star punches, and I'll show you that bundle as well, and that is a new Christmas one, and I'm using that for the stars. All right, first thing we're gonna do is we are gonna make him. We're gonna actually go ahead and let's stamp the sentiment and get that all ready to go. And that's the only thing we're stamping, y'all. Everything else is being put together. So I'm going to use my VersaFine Clear, and we are going to stamp the Happy Halloween. And this, yes, might be a little bit longer video because that's how these go, because we're piecing these all together. And then I'm using this die that comes with this bundle, and we are going to run that through the cut and emboss, and then that'll be ready to go. Okay, so that has been run through. Isn't that cute? I love the little banner on that. All right, so that's ready to go. Let's start making the cat. So what you have to do with this round one, you're going to have to do some cutting. I did try to fold this a little bit, kind of bend it and try to cut, but I didn't want to make a thing, a line in here. So we are just going to eyeball this, and I am just going to take some from here. And then I'll just put this on this side, and we'll try to cut exactly the same. And it's going to just give you kind of a cat face, a cat shape. If you have ovals, you can use a large oval for this. This size is 4 1/4 inches wide. So you need one pretty wide for the cat. We're going to go ahead and we are going to cut the ears. And how I cut the ears is I just cut up the center on both of these. And then we are actually going to cut these shorter because we don't need them that long. And this is going to go on this side. And then this one goes on this side. But we want to cut for the pink inside his little ears. So I'm just going to line this up like that. And I'm going to do the same with this one. Just line it up. Okay, so we'll scoot that out of the way. He's really easy to do, y'all. I got some wet glue ready to go, and we are going to glue these on here. It did take me a while to get him where I really liked it enough to share, because sometimes it doesn't turn out look the exact same way. Like I had different color eyes on it, and I really like this eye. The eyes are cloud cover. That's one of our new in colors. I love it. At first I didn't like it that much, but I've really grown to like it. All right, now we're going to put his ears on and just guesstimate where you want them. There's no rhyme or reason, just however you like the way it looks. And that is going to be his ears. Aren't they cute? All right, and then let's scoot that down a little bit so that don't show. We'll do his eyes. And these are from the Stylish Shapes. So all these circles are from Stylish Shapes. And you know how much I use the Stylish Shapes. We're going to put his eyes on here. And this is why I like wet glue, because you can put them like where you like them. Put it down a little bit. And then we are going to use our 1/2 inch circle punch. And we are going to punch out some of the black out of this 1/2 inch circle punch. We don't have this one anymore, but I can link one in the description for you. This is going to be the middle of his eyes. And then we're going to use our other little punch. This is one of the ones, these all come together. This one, and then this one. These all come together as in a, I'm not sure if they're back in stock. They were kind of out of stock for a while. They did come back, but I'm not sure if they're still. So I'm punching 2 of those, and this is for the little whites of his eyes. And we're going to just put a dot there and one here. And I'm going to grab, I brought my Take Your Pick tool, y'all. You should be proud of me. I'm going to put that there, that one on there. I like to make them a little bit whimsical where they're at. I don't like them to be like straight in the middle, because I want them to be cute. And then this black one, and this one is 1 1/4 inches. We're just going to cut it in half. And we're going to put this down here. And you're just going to butt them up together next to each other. Like that. It's going to be like his cheeks, kind of. I'm going to also add some little white dots to it. Like, you know, hairs that cat has. Alright, now for his whiskers, you're going to take 1 straight one and 1 of the regular ones. Where I need my little snips. And I'm going to cut these top parts off. This worked out just perfect with this. I thought, oh gosh, that's perfect for my little whiskers. Alright, and then you are going to just glue this. Just glue at the bottom here. And then this one's going to go in the middle. And just make it the length that you like it. And so look at that's one side of his whiskers. Let's clip that off because I didn't get it all. And then you're just going to clip down here. We're going to add those here. See how he's coming alive? I just love doing these because they just come alive to me. They're so cute. I just love making these. I know a lot of you really enjoy them. I hope those who are new really like these because they're really fun to do. And I'm doing Halloween right now because I have an idea for one for Christmas. So I wanted to get the Halloween one done. And we'll see what happens for the Christmas one. I plan on doing that in the near future. I just got an order in, y'all, our pre-order. I'll probably do a haul because I got quite a bit of stuff from our new holiday catalog coming out in September. Alright, and then we're going to just cut that one. And we are going to glue these on here. Put some on this side and on this side. And then we're going to glue his cute little heart nose. You can even just use a circle for this, but I absolutely love the heart. I mean, it could go this way, y'all. It could go this way or the opposite way. Let's do it this way this time. I did it the opposite last time. So we're going to put his nose on here, just because I love the heart. And then I just used my little jelly roll pen, and I'm just putting some little dots here where his, like, you know how they have the little whiskers there. And that's basically our cat. So if you want to just put the cat on, you can just put the cat on just like that. So, but we're going to make the hat for it. So I'm just going to cut up here. And you want to cut on the long side here. And the hat's really easy. We are going to stamp the hat. So I'm going to stamp it with the Highland Heather, because this is Highland Heather. And I thought it was really cute with these. Like, they kind of look like little stars. So we're just going to stamp these. And you're going to flip it over and stamp on the other side, because we're folding this over. All right, so that is going to be it for that part. And we are going to glue this one on right here. This is that 1/2 inch piece that's going to go on the bottom here. And I'm going to cut to make this even across here. And then I used my little snips, and I kind of making a little bit of curve right here, just so it looks more like just a hat. It's just taking a little bit off right there. See how it makes it curved? And it's going to go on his head just like this. And I'm going to fold it. I actually folded the other one like twice, so it kind of hangs over. So let's go ahead and glue that on him, and we'll put the other pieces on. So that's going to go right there. And this is what I'm going to make the moon from. So I'm just going to cut a moon out of this. If you have a moon, just use that, but I didn't have one, so I just made my own. Try to cut that a little bit. There. We'll use that for our moon. And we are going to use our little star. And this one comes with our Christmas pack. And it is called the A Little Cheer mini pack. So it has a little stocking, a tree, and I've used the tree before on a different project, and now we're using the star for this one. So I'm going to just punch 2 stars, because I decided to put one at the end and one next to the moon. I didn't curve that really good here, so let me see if I can get it better. Okay, I think that's fine. We're going to put the moon on his hat. Ugh, I surely messed that up, y'all. Right here. All right, that's better. I'm going to put that here on his hat. And then we are going to glue on one of the stars here. And then I put one right on the very end of his hat, just because I thought it was cute, like hanging down. You know how cats grab stuff? I don't have a cat. My husband had a cat when we met, but we've had dogs ever since. All right, so here's our little kitty. Let's make the box. And I did add some striping to the box, but I think this time I might just put it on the back. I did add a couple stripes behind it, so if you want to add some of these stripes, I'll tell you the size they are. They are, whoops, that's backwards, 4 inches, and I think these are 3/4 inches. And I put 2 on there, but I think I'm just gonna put the cat on by itself without the stripes. All right, so let's make the box. This box, y'all, is super simple. You know how it goes. We are going to score this, and we're going to score it at 2 and 6. This is 8 by 8, so it doesn't matter which side you do it on. And then we're going to do it at 3 and 5. That's it. And after making so many of these, you know I have a way that I like to do this so it's really clean inside. So I'll show you that here. We're going to cut down on the sides here. Cut a little bit away. And then we're going to do the same on this side. These are going to be so fun for Halloween. This would be a cute one for like a teacher. There's so many things, y'all, that you can use these for. I had a lot of requests for the black cat. In the last couple of years, a lot of people had said do a black cat, and I'm just getting around to it. So for those of you who have wanted the black cat, and I like cute. I don't like scary Halloween. I like the cute stuff, so I had to make him cute. All right. So this is going to be the one for Halloween this year. I've had so many people ask for different things, and some things I just can't do. I just don't have the right stuff, but the black cat seemed to work out really good. All right, so what we're going to do here is you're going to pull these inside, and you're going to put glue on both of these outside parts. And this is how you get it to be nice and clean on the inside. So you're not going to see any of these flaps. And you're just going to glue that. And I always glue it when it's flat here so your box stays nice and flat. And then you're going to put it on this side. And then you're going to put it on this one too. And you're putting it on the outside of the flaps. And then you're just going to pull these up. And let's put our handle in. Don't forget the handle when you do this part. So put your handle in between there and in between the other side here. I have had some of these for years, y'all, because I don't even remember the year I started these, but I've had them for years, and the handles are, you can see the handles are still on. They're just getting a little scrunched up because I have them in a box. But there's our box. So simple and easy. We're going to pop him up. We're going to just put him like this time. It's your choice if you want to put the black stripes on the back. That's your choice. I'm going to just pop him up on here just like he is. You need a lot of dimensionals, y'all, because you want to put a lot to keep him so he pops up everywhere. All right, so we're gonna put him on. I can't wait till they start bringing out like Halloween and Christmas candy. Y'all, that's my favorite time of the year. You know, I just did Christmas in July, and I'm so waiting for that Christmas candy and stuff to come out. All right, so we're gonna just put him on like this. You can tell me how you like it better, if you like the stripes in the back or just like this. And then we're just gonna add with our basic, I'm using the basic Baker's Twine Essential Pack, and I'm just gonna punch a little hole with my 1/8 inch hole punch here. You can actually make this pop out like by pulling that back, but we're going to leave it just like that. I'm going to use some Baker's twine and just tie it on the side here, because you have to have Happy Halloween. So we're just going to tie it a bow right here. Nope, you got to go the other way. think I cut way too much, but it's okay. All right, let's cut this one down a little bit. And there's your Happy Halloween on the side. Isn't it cute? He's so cute. I think he's cute. I hope you enjoy him. For all of you who have been asking, here's the other one with the black stripes behind it. I don't know. I don't know which way I like it better, y'all. You can even take these stripes and go all around your whole box if you want. But I don't know. He shows up more on here, like without the black. So whichever ones you like. I hope you enjoyed this little black cat. He's so fun for Halloween. And yeah, I don't know what number he is. I'm going to try to count and remember and maybe put it in the title of this video. Y'all have a blessed day. Thank you so much for watching. If you need any supplies, you can shop on my blog at stampingwithamore.com. I'll catch you in the next one. See you later, everyone. Bye.